I think you guys got really serious after I kind of scolded you. Is that what happened?
Wait, are we still?
Yeah, we're starting.
All right.
Well, welcome back to my podcast. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back to my podcast.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
It's my podcast. We still are trying to figure out a name. Right now we're just calling it working title.
Working title,
but I have a few name suggestions. Can I read them out loud?
Yeah.
We can put them on the board if they're any good.
Just like hand them over.
No, the first one is
who's suggesting the name?
Yeah,
I put a box out by the Met.
Oh, really?
By our dining hall at our school.
But did you read them yet, or is this the first?
No,
time?
this is me reading them.
First time?
Yeah,
just listen.
Okay.
So the first one is the Daddy Don't Hit Me Show, the Terminally Ill Show, Munch and Lucky's podcast, the Tits and Vag podcast,
Weak. That one's weak.
the Lazy Susan Sunday Fun Day podcast. Any of those keepers?
What's
No.
the one with the...
Daddy Don't Hit Me?
No, I like that one, but what's the one with the two people named?
The Susan.
The third one?
The Susan.
The Lazy Susan Sunday Fun Day?
No, the
Tits and Vag? Or Munch and Lucky's?
Munch and Lucky. What?
What is?
Munch and Lucky's podcast. That has a ring to it. Welcome back to the Munch and Lucky's podcast.
I definitely feel like it was just like 5 of your friends who put that in there.
Whoever did it, they're helping the show.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it.
Creative.
Should any of those keepers?
Creative
I think
Tits and Vag. Wow.
I'm gonna put Munch and Lucky's on the board.
Okay.
Munchin.
What's Hobo Johnson and Moldy Peaches?
That's
What the fuck
those
is
are
it?
two bands that Victoria suggested to me.
Oh, those stupid sounding fucking bands.
They're
They sound like you put them in a band name generator.
Yeah.
Hobo Johnson, Moldy Peaches. They're pretty good. They're in
That
this.
sounds like so edgy that it's not edgy. Like overtly edgy.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
you want to talk?
What the fuck? Why was that like the stumper? Why was that the stumper?
Because it wasn't even funny.
I wasn't trying to be funny. I was
I
just
don't know.
No, it's okay. So
Anyway.
I fucking hate you guys. I was in no way, shape, or form trying to have a punchline about reading something off the
no,
book.
it's okay. I don't know. So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah.
Should I just interview about your lives?
You can do that. I came with a topic.
Oh, you did. What's your topic?
Yeah, let's hear a fucking topic that you came with.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a while, and
You're such a fucking tool.
had a lot of free time.
No, you fuck.
And I was thinking about what do you guys think is the perfect first date?
For what type of couple?
Yeah, no.
What's that?
Like high school or like
From middle school?
oh, my favorite kind of date setups.
I'm talking 13 years old and a 15-year-old.
Well, that's
I'm talking a 12-year-old and an 18-year-old kind of date.
Sometimes you just want an older man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes. Sometimes you want a man that's so much older than you that it's a crime.
It's incriminating.
Yeah, did you guys?
They're such a thrill.
Fuck off. Did you guys date like when you were in middle school?
Yeah,
Like
kind of.
Bro, you know.
no, like, cause listen.
Jonah was fucking insane.
Yeah,
I really hope that this would not come up in the
The
podcast.
first 5 minutes of the podcast,
Is Jonah's
bizarre.
bizarre sexual awakening as a fucking 12-year-old.
It's
No, but I never understood, because like you dated in middle school and like there was always like the kids who like had their parents like take them around. And I always thought that was super super weird, like, because like you have no other means of fucking transportation. But like how in the hell can you be like the cool boyfriend who like, you know, hey baby, let's go to the movies. Like my dad's gonna pick us up, drop us off.
I think there's like an understanding. Like, it was weird because my dad was the head of school, my school, and I was dating a girl who always got in trouble, like in 7th grade.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
he would like,
controversial.
I like that.
yeah, and he would pick us up, and it would just be this awkward like questioning in the car. We'd be like, hey, how are you? How you doing? And she'd be like, hey, Mr. Cohen, I'm doing all right.
Like, what did she get in trouble for?
I
She,
mean,
like,
one
beat the
time
shit
she
out of
threw a
other girls?
desk. She was
God
wild.
damn,
she was
fucking
wild.
serious?
Yeah, and then our teacher in 5th grade at that school got fired for throwing a desk at a kid.
What?
It's fucking.
It's like a curse.
She was there for like 30 years, like this old woman, and she just broke. And she just threw a desk at a 5th
fucking
grader.
one of my assistant football coaches got fired because he kicked a bench. And no, like it was a big ass bench. It was actually thoroughly impressive. I can't. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go by name, but he fucking kicked this bench, right? And it was at our kicker because our kicker missed a field goal. And
Shit.
like the kicker on the football team, like kickers aren't usually like like they're like usually soccer players. I don't know like what your high schools did for football, like kickers, but like ours was just like a soccer player, and he missed a field goal. And like this random ass coach decided to take it upon himself, kick this fucking bench, and like gashed this kid's knee open.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we were like,
That's insane.
yeah, no, he got fired.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I think if you just throw any object at a student,
You're done.
Well,
Well,
no.
there's some teachers who could get away with it.
No, I was just telling.
who would
You're like an old ass teacher.
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
been
yeah.
there for years
They're
and years and
like
years.
they're
They
like
cannot
exempt.
fire them.
Yeah, they're exempt.
You can't throw a fucking bench at a kid, but you could throw like a pencil or fucking a ball of tinfoil or some shit.
Oh, yeah. Lightly toss a tennis ball at a.
fuck you, Timmy. Just throw
could
the
reel
ball
up.
across the room.
You could reel up and fucking hit a fucking kid in the face if you've been there long enough. At a public school,
Yeah.
no fucking way you're getting fired.
Yeah. Did you go to public school?
I sure did. For 3 years, but then I went to a private school. For
Yeah,
my senior
yep.
year. That was
Dawson
my
likes to pretend
Yeah,
that
that
he
he didn't
I
go
was
to
supposed
the
to go
He went
the
to
whole
a
time.
fucking private school.
I went to public school for
Fucking-
99% of my school.
Oh,
my
bullshit.
middle school, high school,
Guess what?
primary school.
You're still tainted.
Tainted by that, yeah. But I guess what? I didn't fit in at all, so that was the zinger.
Yeah, that's the good part.
the good part.
I didn't fit
I'm
in
glad
with
you
those
suffered.
fuckers.
No, I'm saying the zinger to me getting out of the scene, the fucking public school scene, was that it wasn't much better because everyone was still outcasting me.
Really?
I swear to God, must be a link. I think there's a link. This is my theory on baldness: is that
You're not even. Are you actually balding?
Yeah,
I think I am.
He's 100%.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
He is.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever. What's your theory on it?
My theory is that people who are rich, I think lifelong stress has something to do with baldness, obviously. But
Yeah,
I'm
of
saying
course.
I think income has something to do with it, because like everyone at that fucking school had perfect hairlines, and everyone at my public school was balding when they were 12.
Like how Magic Johnson just like has AIDS and just
yeah, Magic Johnson just got AIDS one day.
forever.
I don't see the.
It's literally it's
no.
exactly the same.
No, have you not seen like the South Park episode where like he like they're like, why is Magic Johnson still around? Because he's had AIDS for so long, and it usually is like, fuck somebody up by then, and like the cure was money.
It's true.
So maybe that's just
Well, money didn't save Steve Jobs from pancreatic cancer, so checkmate, Trey.
oh my god. oh my god.
Where was the money at?
It did save Elon Musk's hairline, as you know.
It did. It can save.
Yeah.
It can save stupid shit.
Yeah.
Really?
It saves everything.
Wait, he got like
He got a
redid his head.
transplant. Dawson
Oh.
did a whole project on it.
Oh
I
shit,
did,
really?
Yeah.
I did a painting of his. Did I not show you that?
Mm.
Want to see it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
for listeners at home, I'm getting the painting out of my closet.
For all the hundreds of listeners.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I saw that. I didn't know it was Elon fucking Musk.
yeah, it's Elon. Yeah, Elon.
And it's a really good.
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
really good.
Thank for listeners
So
at
it-
home. My painting's amazing.
Yeah, no, here
It's literally the best painting I've ever
I'll
seen.
describe it. So it's on
Do a
stretch
formal analysis.
stretch canvas. It's a horizontal composition.
It's about 5 inches by 7
Yeah,
inches.
It's actually 6x8.
6x8. Go fuck yourself. And so it's pretty. I would say it's pretty. What's it, centered? And
That's 6 inches.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just put your dick up next to it. As a measure.
Back to the fucking critique.
You're
pretty-
so goddamn loud. You're blowing out the speaker every 5 seconds.
I can.
He's leaning forward into it.
I can see the. I can,
Keep your distance. Keep your
I
distance.
can, I can see the red. I underestimate your mics. But I don't even want to fucking analyze this shit. I'm tired of fucking doing this shit. There's a forehead and some hair, and it's outlined, and it's yellow, blue, and red.
But yes, it's about It's about how Elon was able to save his hairline with money. And that's.
It
just
could be
saying.
you one day, Dawson.
Maybe one day.
If you're trying to.
I don't know. I think there's something so alpha about shaving your head. I might just do that. I was gonna do it tonight, but then the podcast came up.
Like alpha male. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I could see that. It's like,
Like
power. It's like a power move.
Steal
like,
your neighbor's wife.
Well, it's
kinda
just
alpha.
like it's like the ultimate like
It's like you're
this
beating.
thing that like would define like my attractiveness doesn't even matter to me.
Like you're beating people to the punch. That's what it's about.
When people do, it's like the saddest thing ever. When I see like comb overs or like, have you ever seen a fucking hair system? Those are brutal. People put
My grandfather has worn a toupee since I've known him.
not even a toupee.
But like a shitty toupee. Like now toupees are probably like better, but he is like the old fashioned just like hat toupee that just like kind of falls on your head. It's very evident. It's just this old Jewish
hat.
man, very round, very fat,
Yeah,
just waltzing around.
Well, no, they have
With,
have you seen there's hair systems that are like, they have like full scalps, and you apply it really meticulously over your skull.
Yeah.
And it, like, you can blend the skin on the edge of it
I would assume that like
to make it look real.
the newer ones are better.
I should pull one up. I'm gonna pull one up and show you guys. Talk amongst yourselves about life.
All right. I was like,
God, fucking.
tonight was interesting. I had to do 3 charcoal drawings and then clean the room. And that's
Yeah, because he's not supposed to be doing charcoal drawings in that room.
Are you not? Which one?
it's the one that's
Hey,
that
don't
says you'll get,
don't incriminate yourself, bro.
Yo, never
wearing
mind.
the wire.
I wasn't doing charcoal drawings
In the Chase Center.
In the Chase Center, where it's
Where
you
it's
can get
not.
expelled for doing charcoal.
Okay.
drawings.
So here's
No,
the
it's fine.
real life
Everything's
reaction
fine.
to a hair transplant. Sorry, not even a hair transplant, a hair system. So a meticulously done hair. That's what it looks like.
Oh God.
It looks
not
pretty.
too
I love how his face is still blurred, like he's so ashamed of it.
He's posting on the internet, so he's gotta cover up his identity. So that's it with it, right? It looks pretty good. All right, maybe you'll go on a Tinder date with him. But then maybe when you get towards the end of the night,
100% going to Tinder.
How do you
date
feel?
with this guy.
Have you been on a Tinder date?
we'll get to that in a
I
second.
have actually.
Once you get to the end of the night
sus.
with this guy, maybe he's kind of getting a little handsy. Maybe you want to get a little handsy back, and you
Rip his fucking scalp off.
You reach up to tussle
Oh
his hair.
no.
Oh shit! What happened?
The joke is falling flat.
Oh
There it
no.
is.
Oh man, but
It looks like a sad
I have to
egg.
I have to think that it's glued on. Like if
That's
he's
glued on.
yeah, so they're fucking like
There's
That's-
still such a risk of that shit falling off.
nah, dude.
There's
That shit
a
is
risk,
super
man.
That's
glued
like
on, bro.
yeah, I feel like that's like liquid cement.
That is
like
hot.
that's that bad. Like you,
As close to liquid cement as you can get on your skin.
yeah, like
Yeah,
if
but
your hairpiece is on fire, like you're going down with it. Like
Isn't that brutal to see? For listeners at home, a man was wearing a hair transplant, and when it's removed, the hair transplant.
way to contextualize.
It's a brutal scene of seeing a bald man trying to cover up his shamefully bald head. There's nothing shameful about it at the same time.
Yeah, no.
I
About being bald?
no, I'm saying yeah, exactly.
About-
So like
I mean, if it makes him feel more like secure and comfortable in his skin, like I totally.
yeah, that's one thing. But I'm just saying
respect
like I think in the long term, you're so much more doing yourself so much more good by just shaving it and just accepting yourself.
I mean, some people look terrible with a bald head.
Yeah, but people who look terrible with bald heads look probably even more terrible with a
Do you know what'd be
fake
worse?
hair glued
not
on
at
it.
all.
No, worse.
Yeah, but I'm saying like principally.
Alright,
That principle.
No, you're
Does
wrong.
balding?
It's so much better to just accept yourself, man.
No, but if you actually
No.
look like shit, bald.
Even if you look like shit, you should accept the fact you look like shit. And then
Unless
that
you
becomes
are
that
really
probably
really
becomes
care about how
attractive.
you
All
look.
right, guys. More importantly, can your eyeballs or not? Not your eyeballs, your eyebrows. Can you bald?
Yes.
On your eyebrows.
That happens to women more often.
Cause I feel like
Why do I know that?
I definitely feel like
My
that.
mother.
Oh God.
Oh, don't, dude. What if he listens?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Sorry,
Sorry.
mama.
Sorry, Jonah's
mama.
mom.
Come on. But I feel like I could survive being bald, but not without eyebrows.
No, fuck no. If you have no eyebrows, get fake eyebrows. I fully agree with that sentiment.
But like,
So you see, but
No,
that
I'm
just
kidding, I'm
goes
kidding.
against your point.
No, I'm joking.
Fuck. God damn it.
I don't give a shit, dude. If you don't have eyebrows, don't have eyebrows. Rock it. Make it your thing. Get
Yeah,
get tattoos.
no, it's terrifying. Pull up people with no eyebrows.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
no,
we've
he
seen
knows what
the
it looks
images.
like.
Do you want to pull them up
No.
for the sake of it?
No.
Trey.
No, I mean,
Well, I feel like we're doing too many visual bits.
yeah, no.
Especially because no one
Let's
can
go-
see this shit.
Let's talk about Tinder because I think that's really.
I think it's weak.
I think it's obvious. I've never been on a Tinder date. I'm not a Tinder guy.
Yeah,
It's
and-
like it takes me years and years and years and years and years
Because like
to
again,
even get close to a girl in that way.
no, again, like with like the idea of like accepting yourself, I feel like Tinder is just like the lowest of the low. Like I feel like
In terms of who?
as far as like dating.
Well, yeah,
Like,
of
you know
course,
what-
dude. It's pure surface level interaction. You're literally choosing someone based on how they
Looks.
look, and then having like a 2-second conversation about it.
And then bang.
I actually am kind of careful about using Tinder because I'm so scared that like I'm gonna meet the love of my life on there, and then we're gonna have met on Tinder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And like,
That's like
and
the
then
worst.
no, but like I
Who gives a
really,
shit? That's
I
funny.
no, dude, I want to meet the love of my life, and like a bookstore.
Yeah, but what if you can't have that?
That's what I want.
Oh
Literally,
my God.
That's literally like this fucking most douchebag thing. Like yeah, where do I want to meet the girl of my dreams? Like, oh no,
No, like,
not at the club. Oh, bookstore.
No, like I
When was
wanted
the last time you went to a bookstore?
like
Seriously.
a few months ago.
Yeah, you're never gonna meet her at that rate.
Yeah.
Tinder is on your phone.
Yeah, but I
You
just
can
like
just swipe to the love of your life.
no, but I don't want to. Like I want it to be something.
But what if that's
like,
what fate has decided? Are you gonna
I
decline
don't
it?
believe in fate, so fate can't decide shit.
I'm saying like you know what I'm saying. You're gonna. What if you do meet the love of your life
On Tinder?
On Tinder.
I will
Off
probably be very neglectful to like. I will probably be very anti that person. Like
Really?
that was not the good way to say that. It's hard to articulate.
All I
yourself.
see this woman as is an object and a slut at that point. It's
No,
impossible to see her as.
No, like we go to a certain point and then I'd be like, I can't let this. I can't.
It just seems like not a big fucking deal.
Because I would feel like we met because we happened to find each other attractive in pictures we posted when I was like.
Well, I mean,
swiping
isn't
on
that that's
her while I
literally the
shat.
same thing as Instagram?
That's how the bookstore interaction works. Is
No,
that you
the
think
bookstore
they're attractive.
interaction works because we're both
Intellectuals.
intellectuals.
Oh yeah, you're fucking.
We're both checking out John
Yeah,
Steinbeck novels. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, no, I don't. No, I don't. I mean, maybe if it
Like
was
you
something-
see a French girl in the coffee shop and she like
How
bumps in.
the fuck do you know she's French if you see?
Bro, you know. She's
Yeah, no,
French.
it's weird.
Oh,
You
she's
can
got
tell.
her fucking baguette hanging out of her purse.
What's going on?
There's that French girl that I'm about to follow.
I usually can tell when people are French just by their face. They have like more angular faces.
I
or
literally have
something.
not met a single French person until I got
Yes.
here.
You also haven't met a Jewish person either.
Yeah, no.
Where have you been? Ohio.
Canton, Ohio, 330, baby.
Is that a white?
It's only
Is that a
white
homogenous
and black.
state?
No. So, do you want me to go into what Canton is, where I'm from?
Yeah, sure. Go
It's
on.
like,
we have a Canton in Maine.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Cantons.
There's actually a lot of.
Yeah, true. Canton sucks.
No, there's a lot of
Fuck
Cantons.
Canton.
On the
For
east.
listeners at home, fuck Canton, Maine.
No, so like where I come from is really weird because, like, it's 50% super inner city, like, you know, pretty black, like, and then
Like pretty black or pretty
I thought you were talking about like pretty
black people? There's a lot of pretty black people.
Yeah, they're all
It's
black
very
people.
strange.
50% of them.
50% African American, 50% white, and of the 50% white, it's like 30% super redneck. So it's
Okay.
like it's this constant like culture war. Like we had a welding program, and so the welding program was right next to like the sports med building, and so it's like all these athletes who come from all these different places to take our sports med class are in the parking lot doing like stare downs with all of, like the white supremacist like welder
Right.
kids.
And,
Man, bummer.
And like the white supremacists tend to take
No.
welding.
Yeah, no.
Is that
Oh,
like a,
I can vouch for that.
No, like
all the rednecks at my
100%.
school took welding.
Yeah,
in LA, we
100%.
just don't have rednecks,
Rednecks,
as
right?
much?
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
You'll-
like
you'll never know.
everybody. Did you have like Confederate flag
Oh
trucks?
yeah. But where's Ohio in terms of where it is on the America? Is it middle?
Oh,
it's middle,
yeah,
right?
it's right there in the middle,
Isn't it?
Yep, smack dab.
Am I being crazy?
Yeah.
Am I, you guys
I mean,
being
you're
fun?
being
Right
a little
below,
bad at
do you know
geography.
Lake Erie? You know where Lake Erie is? Do you know where Michigan, the one that
Oh,
looks
so
like
it's
a
more,
fucking
it's
glove?
more upward. Okay, so you're super north. Okay, great.
He's not super
I'm
north.
super. I'm
They're like
super
right in the
like.
middle.
You know where
Middle.
Pennsylvania is? I'm right next to Pennsylvania.
I have a map on my desktop.
Yeah,
I
This
don't
is pitiful. This is
This
pitiful.
is the host
You're-
of this
you're-
podcast.
Yes,
I don't-
not
Dawson,
knowing
it's
basic geography.
Dawson Curtis. He's gonna have a fucking employer looking at him like, wow, this guy's doing some cool things. What? He
But I
doesn't
couldn't know where Ohio was.
he doesn't know
Okay,
how the fucking
The
U.S.
only
map
the
works.
only map that I have on my desktop is one of how racially homogenous each state is because I downloaded it the other day because I thought it was really funny. It's not funny.
He's like, this is so comical.
No, it's like it's just a running. It's not. It's like people don't believe me when I say that Maine is actually the whitest state in America.
Is it?
It actually is. Like statistically, when I say that jokingly, that's a joke based in absolute facts.
So it's just a factual statement.
What's the
It's just
second
that-
most white?
It's just so north. Well,
Like Virginia, probably.
it just gets pretty.
No,
it's just
not
pretty
Virginia.
white in that whole area.
West Virginia is probably number 2.
I don't know. This is very. The map isn't very reliable. But where the fuck's Ohio? What shape is Ohio?
It's the fucking. I don't know. It looks like kind of like a heart, kind of. Do you know where Pennsylvania is? The big rectangular, obsolete state.
It's hard
Fuck
to see on this
Pennsylvania,
map.
by the way.
Yeah,
Anybody from Pennsylvania? Fuck your
Nah,
entire
dude.
state.
I don't
Magic
know
Treehouse, bro.
Great.
Pennsylvania.
No,
True.
Bro, taught me how to read, bro.
I don't think
Legendary.
Magic Treehouse taught you how to read. I thought you
I
probably
think reading
read.
taught you to read.
Nah.
Yeah.
Actually, the book series
Yeah.
physically sat me down.
I went to
The author
Treehouse.
held me hostage and taught me personally. Do you guys have to? I had to go to special reading classes when I was a kid.
Really?
I was in the advanced group with that.
Oh yeah.
And I was
Well, I
super-
got there
and I
eventually.
No
looked
wonder why
down
he's at
it.
the bookstore.
Yeah, as you can tell, so there's a theme.
Fucker.
I'm actually at a 13th grade reading level.
That's the type
I'm
of shit
only a
I did. I
freshman.
read Harry Potter like
Except for
like
13th
hella
grade
fast.
doesn't exist.
And I would like
That went right over his head.
what?
13th grade reading level that you just said, and he was like, "Yeah, that was the shit I did."
No,
But
because
it
that's
goes-
the shit I did. Like
You
I
did that, Trey.
It goes up to 12th
I
grade,
understand.
homie. No,
what
it
you're
went right
saying.
over your head.
No.
It literally fucking flew.
First of
over
all,
your
when
head.
they do academic testing, they call it 13th grade.
I do.
Yes.
I don't know.
I,
And
I never
second,
was tested
yeah,
that way.
yeah.
I mean, Jonah's the
He's the only one who's been
one.
tested in that way. I don't know, but yeah, no, I was Dumbo for the first 2 grades.
The elephant.
Yeah, no, I was stupid for the first 2 grades, but then I caught up, and I was a killer at reading the next.
It's alright, kiddo.
It's alright.
Everybody learns at different speeds.
I hope this woman. There's literally no chance this woman will ever hear this podcast, but I still feel bad talking about her in this way. But she was like one of those women who like had like the perfectly round like front crotch area.
Oh, fupa.
I
It's called
know-
a fupa.
Yeah,
I
she
know
like,
exactly
fat
what
yeah.
you're talking about.
and you're like,
And she wears those high-waisted pants
Yeah,
that like
over it.
perfectly like.
don't do that. It's so strange. It changes the.
Fupa.
I guess, yeah.
No, isn't that
Fat
like
upper pussy
Ethan
area.
Klein?
No, that's what that's called. It's called fupa.
That's
yeah,
his
I
thing
guess
now.
it's been officially
Yeah,
called a
it's-
fupa.
Yeah, fupa.
But I hate when people try to like go over the fupa to try to hide it.
Yeah.
Fupa.
Well,
it just-
but
it
it's
just-
not hidden. It's just
It
accentuated.
just I guess the idea is like no, like
You-
that's just
yeah,
the
you just-
way my skeletal structure takes on meat.
Yeah.
It's not that it reduces the level of fatness you are because a fupa is acknowledging that you're so fat that it sags over parts of your other body. At least with the cover of the fupa that way, it makes it look like you're just like bulging out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just
It's just brutal.
don't be that fat.
Yeah, that's a good solution.
Just work out.
Do you have anything to say to the obese community, Jonah?
Powerlift.
I feel like I'm coming across a little bit like a douche.
What's that, Jonah? Did I just hear you say treadmill?
Just run. It's just fucking lazy.
when I was in like 6th grade, there was a YouTube video that went viral that was like this girl would do a beat and then she'd be like, "Where's the chapstick?"
I remember that.
And
That's a
me
good
and
one.
my friend were like, how funny it would be. And she was like a little chubby, and we commented, "Where's the treadmill?" And it got like 7,000 likes.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I probably liked it
my
back in 7th
crowning
grade.
achievement in all of my life.
I wonder if any of us have interacted on the internet before we didn't know it. Like,
Definitely.
We played like a Minecraft Hunger Games together, or we fucking like.
Oh, fuck
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hell yeah.
Do you guys fuck with like Club Penguin or RuneScape? When you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
younger?
Club Penguin. I
No,
love.
I couldn't fucking...
RuneScape.
RuneScape fucked me up because I could never fucking cook the shrimp at the time. I was like, why the fuck? Like, I don't understand. Why can't I just bypass this? And I was like, nope, you need to know how. So like, fuck RuneScape. Fuck you, RuneScape developers.
I was always like, I was like a hardcore Club Penguin guy, but like, my parents never bought me a membership, and all my friends had like the fucking sickest igloos. And I would like, I would waltz in and just like look at their igloos and just hate my
Broke-ass
life.
penguin.
I would just hate myself. And
I
one
love-
of my friends convinced me that he like knew the founders of. He's like, yeah, dude. Like, I work with the founders of Club Penguin, and
Why
like,
are all kids lying pieces
no,
of
dude,
shit?
and he was like, they were actually like criminals I met in jail. And I like totally bought it. I was like, I told my parents, and they're like, that's why you can't use it. And I'm like, nah, like
No, it's fine.
he knows them, like they're fine now.
Yeah, no, like...
I know we're in fucking 2nd grade.
Do you guys want some gum? I'm gonna get some gum.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
hear
be
it
right back.
chewing though. I mean, I don't know if that's
Yeah, no, I definitely...
no, it's fine. It's good.
Wait, is that bad podcasting?
It's terrible podcast.
Fuck it.
As a host, that was the worst thing.
I want.
Also,
I
why...
want to chew gum so badly.
Why are they individually unwrapped? Why?
Because Lily. For listeners at home, Lily is my friend who lives down the hall
Our friend.
in my class.
Our
well,
friend.
I more mean than you guys. We've been in the section longer.
I'm pretty sure me and Lily are equal as close as me and Lily.
I know you like to think that, Jonah.
Lily, I'm sorry about saying fuck Pennsylvania, because I know you're from...
Is she from
Philadelphia.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah, she's
See, I
from
don't even know if she's
Philadelphia.
from Pennsylvania.
Are you true
Yeah,
friend?
wow, fuck
It's
you,
because
gossip.
you work with her a lot.
Yeah, I do, man. We had so many nights where
Me and Lily just this past week were up for like 4 hours.
Yeah, but I was
painting my
helping you
sign.
too.
Yeah, but you left and then she pulled through.
because
and we
I've
had
done
a
that
great
shit
talk.
before with you.
For listeners at home,
Jonah has the worst fucking time management. And
Jonah
never
is the
sleeps.
worst worker I've ever met. / the best worker?
yeah,
Yeah.
but like,
Question mark?
I always get it done, and I'm like strangely good at manipulating my friends into helping me finish
But
things.
yeah, dude,
Has
are you
probably-
proud of that?
I think that's my ultimate talent.
That's
like,
not good.
Like my ultimate,
Wait,
my
are we not
talent.
doing gum?
Nah, fuck that. Gum is bad.
No, definitely hit me with the
Gum is bad etiquette.
Okay.
Yo, we're all gonna be smacking our fucking.
Okay,
fun.
no, you're right. You're right.
Double bubble actually loses flavor so fast it'll be like 30 seconds.
Exactly,
Of
so it's fine.
chewing.
Well, let's test it out and we'll see. And
Well, I can't listen back on the fly.
Yeah, no.
Well,
it's
maybe
fine.
I can plug in the headphones. 'Cause the headphones cue me into what's going on.
It's like we just gotta get through the initial.
It's so hard.
Yeah, no, but
I've been chewing gum all day.
no.
Like
feel
nonstop. You
your
want to see
jaw?
why I've been chewing gum all day?
Is it giving you a jawline?
Maybe. Does it look better?
No.
Yeah, it's really sharp.
Cut my fucking finger on that bad boy.
Yeah. That's what I like to hear. You know what? You guys want to know why I've been chewing gum all day? For listeners at home, I'm about to horrify Jonah and Trey.
Please. That's for a project. Oh my god.
Look at my gum baby. Isn't that disgusting? So fucking gross.
I feel like
You
there's
want
a
to
better.
explain what you just showed us?
For listeners at home, I just showed them my project for class, which is a small infant, maybe prenatal. Wait, is that what that means? Prenatal?
Just right after conception.
No. It's fetal. It's a fetal baby.
I don't know what natal is.
Yeah, I don't know what that
That's
means.
like
I
belly
didn't-
button.
I didn't
Navel?
use that right.
Navel?
No, he said natal.
Natal. That's pregnancy, but I don't know what the fuck that means.
Neonatal.
Anyway,
That
I
sounds right.
showed him a baby sculpture making out of chewing gum, and it's all out of chewing gum that I've been chewing all day. It's like all the fucking syrup and the liquid. It's like
Yeah, it's like bled to the bottom like candle wax. And like the pose is very visceral.
it's really
You can
gross.
really feel the weight
No, it's
of the
awful.
work.
It's an interesting moment that happens.
In the corner, in the bottom corner.
Beautiful moment.
For listeners at home, at RISD, teachers like to, during critique,
We do.
they like
Wait,
to
oh, I thought you said
point out,
JT.
during
Sorry.
critique, they like to point out like a specific piece of your work, and it'll be like this random like shadow, and they'll be like, I really like this moment.
It's a really interesting moment.
Yeah, but a lot of times like it'll be like you'll work for hours on this assignment, and then there'll be one part that you like think is the worst, and you won't do well, and then it'll be that moment that they're like, I really like how you loosened up here and just let the light flow. So
I used to really love that word and that crit phrase, the moment, but now I've come to really hate it.
Yeah,
I think
it's fucking annoying.
it's really,
annoying.
it's really pretentious.
Yeah, because like it's just your cop out. It's like
Well,
that thing. I kind of
it's like saying
that
that's
thing.
interesting now.
yeah. I mean, it is. I think it is a good way of describing it. Describing like.
When's the last critique that you've had that started with "This is a really interesting moment"? That's like the last thing in the critique.
No, I think
No, it's not.
people can jump right in and point to a part of your artwork and go, I like this moment.
We probably shouldn't chew the gum though. I've been thinking about it.
Should we spit it out?
Yeah.
Should we spit it out all into Trey's mouth?
I'm not. I wouldn't be against that because I want to keep the gum, but I'm not spitting out my gum.
No,
so
if I give you my gum, will you chew it?
I kind of forgot. This is probably been a super annoying 30 seconds or 2 minutes of incessantly chewing while we talk. Let's just turn into a chewing podcast.
It's good gum though.
Is yours still flavorful?
Yeah, like it maintains flavor. It's like a larger piece. It's not a cop out.
It's pretty sizable.
It hits you with the juice.
Do you know that Double Bubble was the gum that first used pink dye and it set that standard
Really?
for all gum?
doesn't that fucking give
Isn't
us
that a
cancer?
weird color for them to choose? They were
Yeah,
like,
they
let's
just-
make it like I would think like blue.
It's all they had on hand.
Like light.
It's the only it's the only dye they had on hand. So that's why they used it.
Really?
How do you know that?
I researched it for my project. Also, they're the first bubble gum. No other gum could blow bubbles. They're all just fucking chewing. It's for chewing. That's so weird. Anyway,
I couldn't blow
I'm spitting this
bubble
out.
for the longest time.
Am I an asshole if I don't spit mine out?
I'm
You'll
spitting
sound
mine
like
out.
an asshole. I'm gonna pretend. We can also pretend
Me
that
and
you
Dawson
like,
will
flip
just
this off or something.
seem much more articulate than you.
Wait, what?
We seem like better intellectuals. Like
Yeah.
we
We can
actually-
enunciate better,
we're interested in the quality of the podcast too.
and the
Well,
people we care.
I feel like I'm interested in the authenticity. I don't want to. I'm not good at bullshit because this is we're not here to entertain. We're here to be us, right? And then
well, part of that-
as a result,
Oh, I
us
see.
being us, you know what I mean? Like
No, I get what you're saying.
us being us is the entertainment.
Sure. But that being said, spit out your fucking gum.
Fuck. you. I'm keeping my gum. I might. Don't fuck.
It's okay. It's okay.
Put in another piece into his mouth.
A bigger piece that it further
It'd be
enables him
very
to
hard
not
for
be
you to
able to
talk.
be understood.
So much gum.
Bet. I can fucking talk. Look. How do I sound, Dawson?
Say like
Pretty good. It's like it's,
do a tongue twister.
It's
I
not your.
I can't do tongue twisters to begin with.
Do seashells, fuck.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells.
I think it's.
Sounds like-
I don't know if you could do it even without the gum.
No, I can't.
Try to. Unique New York. New York.
These are all fucking high difficulty.
I can understand him. It's just the chewing
I
underscore.
want you to try this one, Dawson. Ready?
She sells.
No, not that one. Not that one. This one's from
Toy
Peter.
boat. Remember toy boat?
Unique.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
No.
Unique New
Let
York.
me finish it first. Unique
Sorry, I
New
keep
York.
jumping in.
New York's unique. You know you need unique New York.
Wait, sorry. Unique New York. You need New York.
Yo,
Unique
should I add
New
this?
York.
Hey, should I add
on,
this
I'm
to
gonna
your
write down.
sculpture?
Unique.
Dawson, can I add this to your sculpture?
Yeah, do it.
You can mine as well.
No, fuck you.
Unique New York.
Where do you want it?
You need New York.
No, unique New York. New York.
Do I have to do I have to firmly press it?
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
can I just place it?
Okay.
You
Yeah,
know
you gotta
need.
sculpt that bitch in.
You know you need.
I don't know if I want to do
You know
that.
you need.
I think I might just throw this away now.
Okay, throw it away.
Unique New York. And now
Unique New York. Wait, Unique New York again.
And
Oh
now
my
say
god,
it.
the fucking listeners
And
are
now
probably
say
fucking.
it really fast.
Unique
gouging
New
it.
York. New York's unique. You know you need unique New York. I feel like I did all right.
Do it. Look at me and do it.
Unique New York. New York's unique. You know you need unique New York.
Yeah, let me do it.
That's not bad.
Let me hit.
Well, I wrote it horribly, so it's more like hieroglyphics.
But you have to
for
do
me.
it. You're
God.
not doing it continuously. You're
Unique
pausing.
New York. New York's unique. You know you need unique New York.
It's pretty good.
Damn it!
It wasn't bad.
I hate that you guys did this so easily.
Unique
kinda-
New York.
kinda
Wait,
fell off.
I just the biggest problem with it is I can't just I don't.
I
Remember
always
it all.
say unique New York. New York's unique.
New York.
Rather than unique. I guess it's not that hard. It was hard for me in middle school.
This podcast content is fucking riveting. Wait, do this one. Do toy boat. Do toy boat. Toy boat.
Yeah, we should probably cut that part.
No, I'm actually gonna take this clip and double it. So it plays again.
Just loop it.
It's finally
Six-
over,
six
and then
hour
they hear.
loop.
You know, you should try.
Toy boy.
Speaking of audio, like fucking with the audience, there's just like I forget what album and stuff and what artist it is. I have no information on this except that on the CD, the last track at the last song, after that song, there's like 2 minutes of silence, and then someone screaming, "Get out of the house!" Isn't that horrifying? So you're like just a teenager listening to your fucking like Pearl Jam or whatever the fuck it was, and like you're just like, great album, and you start like packing up your stuff maybe.
Can I pull it up?
Maybe you call your girlfriend or something, and then someone screams at you in your stereo to get out of the house.
I'm gonna Google it, and I kind of wanna.
I don't think you'll find it.
That's a horrific thing to do.
It's super.
That would startle me.
Yeah, fuck that. I would not be cool with that.
Get out of the house album.
It wasn't. I don't think it was relevant to the.
These here are crazy times. Boom
I don't
Crash
think you'd be able
Opera.
to find it.
It's so niche.
have
I don't
to-
know how you'll find it. Honestly, I'm so sorry that I brought it up and
Yeah.
can't provide any information or context. Fuck.
Yeah. Well. Anyway. So no one had any good first date ideas.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually gonna talk about that idea that your parents are always with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because I had like a nightmare. Because like yes, it's understood that everyone can't drive, so you have to have someone drive you. Usually being your parents. Except it went horribly wrong one day for me because it was me and this girl going at my middle school, and we went to a movie, and then we went to Warm Bodies. Remember that movie? The zombie
I
movie?
went. That
Did you
was
go to that?
homie. You know the date I talked about previously, in which my dad drove me.
Yeah.
Same movie. That was in 8th grade.
Isn't it so interesting that on two different parts of America, Jonah
Yeah,
and
you guys-
Austin, we're both getting up to our own risky business. Except I didn't touch this girl once. So
I
you-
mean, I
you,
went.
you probably fucking did some
They
weird
were
shit.
inside of each other. It was
I don't even like to think. I can't
That was a different
believe.
girl. That was a
I
different
hate thinking
girl.
of a child. A
Yeah, bro.
child having sexual relations. That's what a 13-year-old.
Clarify, I did not have sex.
Oh yeah, no, that's
You
fine.
came dangerously close.
Only oral sex.
Oh fuck!
Wait,
I can't even
what
believe
grade?
that.
8th grade.
8th grade oral sex. Okay, we're not talking about other people having it. We're talking about Jonah.
Yeah,
current
yeah.
guest, and his sexual escapades. That's so fucked up.
I was at a certain level of maturity.
Oh my
And
god!
you
No, you
weren't.
weren't.
You weren't
You were
even close.
12.
There's no excuse, and it was disgusting. And
I mean-
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine because you were a kid and you didn't fucking like what you did think you were mature, and that's fine. But you know what I'm saying?
But
in retrospect,
honestly,
it's so gross.
in retrospect, though, I wasn't scarred by it. I feel more badly about how I affected and impacted all the children around me.
By telling them that, they're like, Jesus Christ!
I didn't tell them
Jonah."
that. The PDA was horrific.
Oh, the PDA.
Oh my god, you were those. You were those kids.
We were those kids.
Yeah, so I was having the opposite of that. I was barely making it by, barely talking to girls. I was quite the awkward kid. But we went to Warm Bodies, and we, you know... Oh, I remember in that movie, too, I thought that maybe we'd kiss.
Yeah.
So I was so freaked out that halfway through the movie, I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And I got up, and I sprinted to, like, the nearest dollar store, which was
Like you left the theater.
I ran away from the theater, and I sprinted to the nearest dollar store, and I bought a pack of mint gum. And I ate all the mint gum on the way back. And I was chewing it. And I got back to the theater and just played cool. I was like out of breath and like panting and sweaty. I was like, it looked like it just took like a mean shit, I guess. And then I sat down with her and my breath smelled a little better. And we didn't kiss.
I had like a truly devastating experience in a movie where like I really liked a girl. And I went to see, what was that John Green movie?
A Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah, we went to see A Fault in Our Stars, and I was in 9th grade, and I had this huge crush on her, and like everything was going great, and like we were holding hands, and like I was intending to make a move, and
it was your dad.
Dad?
and she
Fuck,
she turned
fuck,
around
not
and my
again.
father. No, and midway through the movie, she just like stopped holding my hand.
Oh.
And then
something
that's not good.
changed. Something changed.
But dude,
Feelings
something
changed.
and like she told me later, she's like, yeah, in that moment, I just stopped liking you, and it really broke me as a person.
That's so awful.
So midway through the movie, everything was totally fine. We were dating, and I took
wow. That's fucking
Yeah.
brutal. I'm sorry.
That was
I'm
rough.
actually like
That's brutal.
I was
is
young.
brutal. But sorry. I'm gonna fit. I didn't get to the crux of my story, which was that we left the theater and my mom was like waiting for me, and then I was like, oh hi mom, and then that girl's mom was also waiting in the theater, and my mom and her mom went to high school together, so they started talking, and then I awkwardly was standing there with this girl, and I was
and
like,
they started kissing.
yeah, her mom and my mom started making out. Apparently they were lesbian lovers back in high school, but no, they were talking to the point where my dad comes out from the parking lot because he was waiting in the car with my little brother, and then jumps in and then starts talking with her too, and then that woman's husband, who's also in the car, comes in, and it's just like all 5 of my family members and her family members talking and conversing in the middle of like a lobby at a movie theater. It was a nightmare.
It's one of those things
for a
that's,
middle
like,
schooler.
In middle school, like you see that and you're like, this is the worst thing to ever happen.
Like
to me.
I could kill myself.
Yeah.
If I was a gun in my hands, I would pull the trigger.
We can't laugh at that.
See, Trey was the only one who didn't.
Good job, Trey. Trey,
For
guys,
listen-
for viewers at home. Sorry, listeners at home.
No,
Trey didn't
viewers.
laugh.
And Trey has a brand called Perpetual. And
Oh, God.
Hey, hit us with a link. Hit us with a verbal explanation of the link to that website.
www.perpetualamnc.com. Again, that's perpetualamnc.com.
yeah, plug you, bro.
Thank you.
I want to ask about your company. That was like one of the first question I asked if I had Trey in the podcast.
Yeah.
He makes one thing, and now he thinks he has like.
What is it? I don't understand. When did you start this?
What?
Trey is a
Like,
company. Like,
it's a brand.
for listeners, or a brand.
Brand. I mean, it's a limited liability company. I mean, it's registered. Trademarks.
So when did this strike you to start a brand?
Well, I mean, it struck me like, what I want to say, sophomore going into junior year of high school. Like I always thought it was dope to like, do your own shit because like, it's like hype BC to be like, oh, like I really rock with Supreme, which I do. But just like that idea of like the people they collaborate with is just like random ass shit. Like they collaborated with fucking like Akira. Do you know the movie Akira?
Yeah.
That fucking dope ass anime. Do you know Akira?
Right.
Yeah.
Just like
We should watch that. Side note.
It's on fucking what's it on? It's on Hulu.
We shouldn't fuck with Captain America. We should be watching Akira. We should be watching
Hulu,
old animes.
Hulu's on. Like
It's on Hulu.
it's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. But just like random ass shit, and I was like, that's fucking dope. Like they don't do anything like revolutionary. Like, you don't have to be like great at art. It's just like you gotta like kind of know the industry.
Just like the idea. And
Yeah, like the idea, and just like you gotta be like a people person.
yeah, I saw the Supreme guitar. I
play the
really want that Supreme guitar.
Yeah.
You think Supreme? I really don't understand the infatuation with this brand.
I didn't until I actually went on the website, and I was like, "This actually is some pretty cool shit on this website."
Yeah.
It's
Like,
it's not
you
even that
see the
expensive.
prices?
Yeah.
It's not even that expensive.
It's not.
In
It's all
terms,
aftermarket. Aftermarket's where it
right?
fucks
In
you.
terms of like the usual like ridiculously bougie brands, like it's actually pretty middle ground.
Yeah, like t-shirts are like $30.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Like
Yeah.
you can like obviously their weird collaboration shit gets too expensive, but
Yeah.
that's kind of reasonable,
But,
honestly.
like they like released like a full fucking 2-piece suit like 2 weeks ago for like $500.
Yeah, I'm into. I
just-
as much as I hate
they
to
just-
say it, I like it.
Yeah, and so like I don't know. I was just thought that was like super dope. Just like, you know, Supreme just collaborated with Fox Racing, like made fucking motorcycle helmets.
That's cool. I just like random shit like that.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah.
cool to be able to like have a brand so, which is like it's hard to like ever reach that, I think, but just like
to make it iconic.
yeah, like
Yeah.
iconic, but not even that, because like there's iconic brands who like don't do that. They're just like Supreme's just like fuck it. They released a brick one time, like
True.
just like cool shit. So I was like, oh, like I mean, I can see myself doing that. Like it can't be that hard. And so then when I turned 18 senior year, I applied for some trademarks, and here we are.
That's insane. You just applied to one. That's
What?
all you gotta do.
With trademarks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like
So you trademark the word perpetual. And
no,
the
not
brand?
no. You gotta like. See, I had like, my dad's attorney. Like, he's like a good friend of ours. So it's like real weird. Like, Supreme. Like, I'm gonna just make the Supreme analogy just because people will know it. So like Supreme, they're like the word Supreme. Obviously, like you can't fucking trademark a word, but Supreme in the future of font in relationship to the color red
That's interesting.
in a rectangular box, like that you can't like.
That's funny. Could you do a like
What if
a
you did it in,
square
or an oval?
Yeah, no, that's perfectly
and a
fine.
magenta
Yeah,
and a
like,
Supreme and Arial?
yeah.
That's
But-
funny.
But
That's so interesting.
it's so big that if you did do that, I don't think people would.
People
like
wouldn't fuck it. Yeah, people would be like, "That's fucking."
No, I know.
whack."
That's like, but I get, you know what I'm saying. I'm just like,
Yeah, people wouldn't buy
It's
it.
just interesting to me that you can
Like the-
trademark that, like
Could you do it like blue, like
a blue Supreme.
Huh? I mean, like, I'm sure fucking Supreme would fucking just rip you in the
Annihilate
asshole.
you.
Like, yeah, if you like got anywhere with it. But
Yeah.
I mean, off the top of my head, like for Perpetual, it was I didn't trademark Perpetual. I trademarked Perpetual in my handwriting, which is my logo, with like I had like the directional strokes of like the actual writing. So like in this method of writing, in this color, like in an establishment with like brand identity, like that's like mine.
That's funny.
Yeah, so
That's so cool. You got a brand already. I should have.
yeah, except for I don't have time. Like I don't have time.
But you will.
You'll get there.
You'll get there.
And
Yeah.
if you have it in your back pocket, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's already growing.
I think it's a testament to you that you took the initiative at such a young age to like put in that work.
It's just a weird. It's such a weird thing to notice as a kid, like a kid,
Yeah, no, like
like a high schooler, to be like to just even have that thought, be like, oh, I could just fucking do that.
well, like, but that's just like
Because it's not that difficult. It's just like a matter of like noticing and then doing it.
But that's the thing. I disagree because everybody, like, especially like where I come from, everybody wanted to have like a clothing brand. Everybody wanted to like be like a SoundCloud rapper, and people would be like, "Yeah, man, I do some art and I put it on Teespring and I make T-shirts and I got a brand now." But like, so like everybody like deep down really wants to do it, you know?
Right.
But it's like the idea, like manufacturing is so fucking
yeah, I guess that's
different.
where it gets. I guess
It
I'm
gets
more
so-
focused.
Yeah, like the industry side of it
Right,
is
right.
like
That's difficult.
yeah, because like you can't anybody can have a brand, but like you can't have any like you know what I mean? Like you're not gonna go like if I was like, hey man, check out Perpetual, I got some Gildan tees and I just got like I just got some screen prints on them and I don't have any
Yeah.
branding, but like here they are, it's my brand. You'd be like,
Fuck off.
yeah, like
No, yeah, that part's fucking difficult. Like
Yeah.
actually manufacturing, and I find that fascinating too. But I'm just saying, like,
it's expensive as shit.
just that first part to me is also fascinating because like people in my school, like no one would even like that wouldn't even occur to them. It didn't occur to me ever. Like,
Yeah.
no one. It didn't occur to anyone to like that you could just pull some strings
well, but like
and figure it and like
like at the same time, like, did you ever like? I feel like you might have had the same like little dream, but like at one point I was like, I'm gonna be a Call of Duty YouTuber.
that a little bit.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? It's
I
like
wanted to be a manga YouTuber.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
For the
No, you
Japanese comics.
To read manga or
No,
draw
like,
manga?
I wanted to make
Manga.
a Japanese style comic book.
Can you, for the podcast, can you please get the audio up? Please just pull it up and just play it, because no, they won't have the link to it. Just like here.
Yeah, no,
Wait, do you have manga videos uploaded?
Have you not seen them?
No.
All right.
They're not. Because they're
They're, like, private.
Yeah, they're private.
Really?
I should unprivate them. Like,
Yeah,
I really don't
you
care.
should.
They're really. It's just like a small Jewish 7th grader with a very high voice, being like, "Hey guys, Jonah here, back
Manga.
with another video." And it's just like,
What would you do? Would you draw them in person, or would you read what you've drawn?
I talked about like some shit for like 4 to 5 minutes, and then there were parts where like I put images of stuff, like images
Stuff
that
you
I had
made?
drawn.
That's funny.
I was like always like.
He kept plugging like the plot line that he's been working on. He's like, "Hey guys, still working on that story, but it's coming along." He's like, "Give me another few months." It's like the exact same Jonah that we have now, but like little manga Jonah.
Alright.
Like, yeah, man, I'll get that to you next week. I'll send you the film. First, has
air.
you seen the film with me in it?
Which one?
The one where I fucking ran into the camera.
I have not seen that one.
Okay.
I've only seen the one that I was in.
For listeners at home, Jonah.
This is not my fault.
No.
This is
Okay.
your fault.
No, I'm gonna contextualize the idea of the video. So Jonah's like, "Guys, I really, really, really need some people to be in this film."
Which I do every time I make a film.
Every single time. I'm like, "Okay, Jonah, no problem, man. I got time." So of course the film is due the very next day, but it's not.
No, it
but it's
wasn't.
but it's
It was-
not
it was-
really. But that's what he said because he's a fucking dick. And so and so the whole premise is like, a girl drops her pencil across the street after I just broke my pencil, and it's like this very like over exaggerated concept of like me needing a pencil. So I did a lot of fucking sprinting. Jonah made me do wind sprints, essentially.
Wait. So sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, the premise of the video is that the person drops the pencil, and then Trey had broken his pencil, so you see him look across the street and see the pencil start to fall, and then it like goes into slow motion, and he's like, and then you see him like
I'm like the
fucking-
Flash.
Yeah, he fucking sprints to like catch the pencil.
Yeah.
And then there's like this change of pace where like you see him enter the room, and it gets like kind of romantic, and he like is about to hand her the pencil, and like it's really dramatic music, and she's like smiling at him like ready to get it back.
Did you do it to Runaway, by the way?
No, I did it to like some really dramatic classical, and then I did the Titanic song. And then he fucking like is about to hand it to her, and fucking turns around and fucking bolts out of the room. And
Wait, why does he pull it out of the room?
'Cause he needed a pencil.
and I got the pencil from her.
Oh, okay.
Like I caught it like the entire time while it's dropping. I'm sprinting around the city of Providence.
I see.
Essentially.
we should have made it like a lot, but like, and then he goes back and he goes to his room and like goes back to finish the crossword.
Drawing manga.
No.
Manga.
And,
Manga.
And the
Manga?
pencil
What is
breaks again, and he's like, "Fuck," and then it ends. But
Oh,
whatever.
see,
Okay.
Why not just sharpen the pencil? Most viewers would ask.
Well, because Jonah's an intellectual and he's thought past that. He's the next paradigm. Okay.
Why sharpen a pencil when
I'm not
one could
saying
simply
that
break
Jew
through
is
the time
legendary.
force
Yeah.
speed code?
Yeah.
It's just in a small short
Okay.
film for
But
club.
Okay, I like it. I like
back to that. I fucking headbutted a DSLR camera, and look, do you see this gash?
Yeah,
Like
he like fucking.
I
broke
fucked
his
my
nose.
shit up. Listen, and so Jonah's like, "All right, bro, this is a shot. There's gonna be two people standing, right? And you're gonna bust out. You're gonna bust out of the stairwell, and you're just gonna fucking sprint through them, and you're gonna push Dorian aside. Shout out Dorian, and just push him aside and just sprint. And so take one. I bust out of the stairs, and I turn, and Jonah is literally right wedged in fucking between them with the camera.
I was at least 5 feet behind them. bro.
No. He told me to dead sprint, and so I detected it. So I went around and I shoved him towards like Jonah.
Yeah.
And Jonah was
Dorian.
like,
He shoved Dorian.
yeah.
Right.
And so Jonah was like, "No, Trey, I need you to run at the camera." And so I was like, "You know what? I think Jonah's he got a nice head on his shoulders. He's not a dumb kid. He's got some things going for him, so he'll get out of the way because he told me to sprint."
Yeah, and Trey, to clarify, Trey's an athlete. He like goes very hard when he runs. Like every time I told him to sprint, like he fucking plowed through these people. Like it was like he was playing football.
Yeah,
It was ridiculous.
I kind of want to be an actor, and people don't think I can. I just want to prove them wrong. It's my ticket out. Anyways, so I'm like, Jonah's a smart guy. He has his fucking camera set up, so he'll get out of the way because he told me to sprint.
Yes.
And so instead, what's he do? I come and I sprint and fucking headbutt a stagnant camera. And what's Jonah say? He's like, Trey, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
Bro, you ran into my camera. Bro, he plows through them, headbutts the camera, like, I'm, like, thrown off, like, 100%.
He's like, bro, like, what the fuck?
I feel like I'd follow Jonah's camp. I would wonder why you ran into the camera.
He knew I was there the first
Dawson,
time.
I cannot stress this enough. So look,
Bro, everyone there was like, Trey,
No one
what
can
the
see your demonstration.
I know, I'm just showing
For
you
listeners at home, he's doing a demonstration with 2 cups.
2 cups. Jonah is literally right. He's in their shit. He's up their ass.
I was like
In between the
here.
cups?
Yeah.
Trey's coming out of a door.
Okay,
I was behind the 2 cups.
And the 2 people, I have to run through the 2 people, and they're like standing adjacent, like shoulder to shoulder.
I see, and he's behind them.
Yes.
Okay, so 2 people standing in a hallway. Jonah's on one
It's
side.
not a hallway. This was outside.
outside.
on the street.
Outside, Jonah's on one side, filming between them.
Yes. And I
Point at you.
pretty much push open the
I
door
see.
of people, and he's fucking there.
And I have the footage of Trey's face hitting the lens, and it's really special. You just see
Like
his
close.
nose just fucking
Like it was
hit.
eye level.
And it's terrifying. Like you can really feel him like run into.
I'm
the
surprised I didn't break his camera lens. Like it like actually hurt my nose.
Damn.
Camera. Yeah. Anyway, that happened, and it was a great shot.
Anyway, that happened.
Yeah.
Next
I'm
topic.
fuck.
I can't wait till this gets published, and I
hate this.
can just fucking
I-
chop. I can just make a compilation of all of fucking
Bro,
Jonah's
I'm-
little honks.
Oh, man. Yeah. It's going to be weird to have this much audio put out there. I also like the idea of, like, putting as much of me out there as possible now.
Before you
And then-
die.
Not
No,
before.
he's saying so he can look back on it.
Well, no, just for like, anyone in my life. It's so weird to like, because I have so little relics of like my parents' life. Like every now and then I'll see a picture, but it's like someone could potentially, if this is posted online, see what the fuck was going on in my head. What
Yeah.
stupid shit
No,
I,
I really like
now.
that too. This year I've been trying to like
That's something so goddamn special.
document.
Yeah, because that's how
stuff, like
that's
record things.
Yeah, like with my like the idea of like parents, like you like hear a story every now and then, but like
But you never really know that.
I could do it at a volume.
You
You
fucking
never really
No,
know the
the
parents,
fucking
dude.
institutionalization, bro. We're just free spirits. And they're fucking pinning us down, bro.
But we could do it
Let
at a
us out of
volume.
our cage.
Let us out.
We could put out like such a crazy volume of like us
And-
onto a platform that our kids could look at.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I feel like
would-
I don't
would-
want my kids. This is not how I want them to perceive me.
I want to be.
Hey, Jonah, tell us about your middle school relationship.
Yeah, how you fucking
I
did
performed.
fucked up shit,
I had
dude.
fellatio performed at me, and
When I
the
was-
age- 12.
When I was doing pre-algebra,
At the same exact time.
I had a pre-algebra test the next day. Yeah, no, it's like, hey, future kids, if you're listening, this is me.
There's more to it. And I was
Also, future Dawson kids, you're probably from a sperm donor because he's sterile.
You probably are. You were probably. How'd you know that, Trey? How'd you know that? You're probably. Hey, dear future kids, you're probably 2 genderless, raceless beings
Oh
at
God!
this time,
Oh no!
right?
We just did it. We crossed it. We.
I'm just saying.
We
In the future, we probably.
We're in.
We crossed. Nope. We're
in the ring.
I don't know.
Can't
Fuck
go,
it.
Can't go
Is
back
that,
now.
is that what if we did reach that point where like, not even like all
Oh,
political.
we're on the way, dog.
All political schemes like fell at the wayside, and like it actually was
It's
just like.
just, I think.
You know what I'm
sorry
saying?
to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I think. Like
We actually become like.
social politics are cyclical in the way that like
I don't know what that means.
it's
a cycle.
It's
Yeah,
it's
go
like-
ahead.
So it's gonna.
Okay, I'm with it now. You got it.
Circle.
So I think that it goes very like highly liberal, and I think that's the trend currently, even though our government might not be that, but like within our circles, I think like
I think yeah.
like
I think
socially,
liberals def-
socially it becomes
liberals
very
are
left,
trend.
and it's gonna get so extreme that people are gonna go back to
I don't know. I think
conservative beliefs.
I don't know.
It
Maybe
goes back and
we're in a
forth.
pretty level-headed. I thought RISD was gonna be crazy in terms of like just like left beliefs,
Yeah.
and I thought they're gonna peddle them at such a crazy extent, and such an unreasonable extent. But they've actually like I've actually been very pleasantly surprised, and like everyone here is like super reasonable.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like there's a few
There's
crazies.
there's a few kids who are just like, hey man, like
So maybe it's just like where I'm at. I'm not super pessimistic about political future
no.
in terms of discussion and discourse.
You also surround yourself with people who might not completely agree with you, but
think the way you think.
like are willing to talk to you about and be like reasonable about everything.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I do feel like people make it seem like more of an issue than it is. Like the shit you see online is like the worst of the worst.
Right, right. So, yeah. I think you're probably right that probably it'll switch to more. It's like, I think liberal right now is like the mainstream culture. And I think it'll probably like kind of levy back to conservative. Not even like, I don't know, not even liberal. It's kind of like an injustice to say that. Because there's a lot of liberal people who don't feel...
It's not liberal. It's like social justice.
It's like super progressive.
Yeah, because there's a lot of liberal speakers who are like, I'm still liberal. You guys, like the liberal definition, it seems to have changed as we understand it.
Yeah, because like liberal is like conceptually just like, you know, like pro-life, or not pro-life, pro-choice. Fuck. God damn it. Now
core belief.
Now I sound like an idiot. But I know a thing or two about politics. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I don't know like into politics either. But fucking life here is like 90% talking about fucking politics.
That's what I'm.
You bring up politics.
No, I love
half the time.
There are some issues that I have steeped in me for months and months and months, and I just need to get them out. Yeah. But at this point, I'm pretty exhausted on it. And also, like, talking about politics on a podcast will inevitably lead to like a 50 fucking million year discussion about fucking everything.
Yeah, like that's I don't know.
We'll have we should have a politicon. We should have a political.
Please no.
Yeah.
Like welcome to this episode of political discussion.
I'll do it with you if I do it alone.
You just can't win. There's like no right answer.
It's true. That's kind of fun. That's kind of the fun little zingo of it.
Well, I think it's fun until you meet.
Until you realize
most people don't understand that. Like most people don't understand that. It's all about perspective, and that like different people need different things.
That's what I mean. So like talking about like politics to me, it's like, all right, cool. Like I have my views, and then eventually it just goes back and forth, and it's like, whoa, I just wasted fucking 2 hours of my time, just like, and we didn't get like it didn't.
People get so fucking angry.
Yeah,
about like, politics. I don't get it. Like even when you're saying like the most egregious, either it's racist or authoritarian shit. I never am like.
People say that shit. Are you affected by it personally?
Well, no, I'm saying like there was things like that do affect me personally, like issues and like things and like even like localized governments in like Maine. Like people get so fucking inflamed about politics, and it's so insane to me. Like why get so mad when it's so unproductive? And I get why you'd get impassioned because it could be personal, and I felt similarly passionate by personal issues. But like I'm so far detached from getting mad. I'll get mad if like you're committing a crime, like a political crime, like you're like. Hurting someone
like Benghazi.
Don't even get me started on Benghazi.
The emails.
Israel. I'll go off on Israel.
Oh, please no.
I'm just kidding. I literally have no knowledge of what's going on over there. Like I have no,
and I don't want to get into it.
I have no clue. And whatever's going on over there, Israel. I know times are tough over there, man. I know. That you
don't even stop. Don't even try to go there.
You keep
Israel is listening because I'm on this. The entire Jewish community is listening as we speak.
Bro, he's wearing a wire.
Israel, I know. You tried to do that thing the other day.
My Magen David necklace.
It's a wire. I thought it was Star David.
Magen David. That's in Hebrew Star David.
But yeah, no, I don't know.
I knew a kid named Israel. Is that normal?
Yeah, no, I knew a kid named Israel.
It's like naming your
did he go by Izzy?
Naming my daughter America.
One of the Jewish prophets was named Israel. So,
okay.
So
yeah, I don't know if he was Jewish. He never. I mean, maybe he was.
The kid.
He never said it.
Well, I don't know.
I know you don't have to identify yourself as Jewish to be Jewish, but usually it comes up because we talk about religion a lot in our school. So.
Yo, Israel, tell me,
are you Jewish?
Change your fucking name.
The only thing
your name is too controversial for this school. Please.
Jewish. Everything he would say about his name would be he would just make the joke. He's like, "Am I real? I Israel." And he would just make that joke every time.
Everyone would be like, God damn it.
Israel, we're gonna fucking kill you.
Every time you enter the goddamn room.
You say that every day. But he also went by Izzy. People with
see, that's what I just said, Izzy.
Yeah, people with cool names like to shorten their names into stupider names. Izzy. I have a really beautiful name, Israel. I'm gonna change it to Izzy. 2 Z's, baby.
Just call me Iz.
Throw a third Z in there. It's Izzzy.
Yeah, just call me Iz, but with the buzz. Iz.
So what's the coolest name?
Like Falcon.
That's ridiculous.
Nighthawk.
I think Dakota.
That's
the
so
best
stupid.
name.
No, that's a
I
fucking.
think
Dakota is a good name.
I think Dakota is such.
I think-
my children,
For
Dakota.
a
When
boy
you're
or girl,
listening
or
to
both?
this,
Boy or girl?
Baby Dakota.
when you're listening to this, when you're old enough.
Which you will never be old enough.
What if you have a son and a daughter, they both give you Dakota?
Yeah, cause
When you're listening to this,
gender
when you're-
neutral name.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they'll
when
both be.
when you're
Dakota
listening
one,
to
Dakota
this-
two.
No, just but Dakota.
They'll both turn around like, no, the boy. Come on. No, I think it's a great name.
Yeah, no. It's okay.
Dakota. We had a kid in my class named Dakota. He had some issues. I think he was bullied. I feel bad. Yeah.
Well, sorry.
I
sorry,
miss you, Dakota. Dakota, you have a good soul.
Why didn't you help him?
I did help him. I was nice to him.
Tell us the story.
Yeah, tell us the story.
I missed. He had a freak out one day. Apparently, he like lost his shit and got really mad at everyone. But I wasn't gone. I was gone. I wasn't there. I was gone. I don't know why I was gone. I wasn't there for him when he needed me.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And he
Dakota.
had the coolest name in the books.
Dakota.
It's really not a cool
The
name.
fact that you went to Falcon is such a weird. Why?
Oh, I think Wolfgang. No, like not even fucking
No,
kidding.
fuck Wolfgang.
Wolfgang's
Wolfgang
cool
is a
name.
weird.
Wolfgang?
Name. There was a kid in my school. There was a kid in my school.
There was a kid who
He actually
dated my
just-
sister named Wolfgang.
He actually
He's a
followed
fucking
me on
douche.
Instagram like an hour ago.
Every kid named Chase. I'm sorry to all the Chases listening. Every kid named Chase I've met is an asshole.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, what is this?
This kid Wolfgang actually followed me like 2 hours.
For
ago.
listeners at home,
Bro,
Jonah has
plug
been
him. Plug him
followed
to the
by.
podcast right now.
Oh, what's-
Wolfgang, I don't.
No, do it.
Do it. You have to.
Yo,
You have to.
Wolfgang Hutton. Wolfgang _ Hutton.
Spell that.
Hutton, like button with an H. Follow him on Instagram.
On
this guy-
Instagram.
This guy's gonna get so much extra followers because of us.
Yeah, dude, so
Because of
many
this
people.
plug.
I mean, if this goes down and like people are gonna find this and incriminate us for saying terrible things.
Yeah, I don't
We've said
think.
pretty mild things to this
Yeah, I
so
don't-
far.
Yeah, we haven't.
We
gotten-
haven't even gotten to the worst of what we truly think.
Yeah, we haven't been honest about anything.
Yeah, no, I could ruin our lives.
Power's in your hands.
Like the fucking nuclear football or whatever the fuck it is. Like,
Nuclear football? What is
Yeah.
that?
you don't know about the nuclear football?
Is
It's
it-
like the fucking it's like the atom bomb button for like the U.S. president.
it's called nuclear football.
Definitely
Google
not
it.
called the nuclear football.
Look that shit up
What
right
does
now.
it mean? Someone Google it.
And it's because football is a sport in other places that isn't.
Dog, I'm not debating on the superior sport. That's just what it's called.
It's not what it's called. I refuse.
A little game of nuclear football.
Nuclear football is a briefcase, the contents of which are to be used by the president of the
I feel
United
like it's
States
a movie thing. I
to
feel like it's-
authorize a nuclear attack while away from fixed command centers, such as the White House.
So he has a briefcase? That's
Yeah, what you need to know.
Trump.
Oh, from the Globe and Daily Mail,
Yeah, Daily Mail.
Daily
the most
Mail.
reputable
Solid source.
Fox News,
Yep.
Solid source.
Yeah, good stuff.
Fox Business.
I just don't. I hate news, man. I love obviously I love news. It's so
MSNBC.
fascinating to me, but there's so many that are just shit. Like everyone is just like so fucking opinionated.
That's
Well,
what I
everyone
mean.
is also trying. I think one of the problems with news now is like it's a 24-hour cycle, and everyone's just trying to get out a story.
Yeah,
Like,
so
there's
my mom sent me an article once.
There's no
and it-
care for what.
Right. My mom sent me an article once, and it was about like a crime against like it was like someone had committed a crime against someone who was black, and it just seemed so racist because they didn't wait for any information to come in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like they just spit out a bunch of bullshit about like a fraction of any information they had on the crime, and it sounded so fucking racist the way they wrote it. It's because they had nothing. And so why the fuck couldn't you just wait 20 minutes to get the full police report and you
Well,
would have been fine?
honestly, because someone else will post. Like
Maybe you just need that juicy scoop. Why do you need that juicy scoop?
because it's
Because
a
that's-
money game,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
It's not
It's
about
so
the
dumb.
news.
It's
That's
like-
why it's not
That's why it's whack.
trustworthy.
But it fucks with you over because then people can say, "Oh, you wrote this racist."
So that
article."
mean that we're agreeing that about fake news,
What do you mean?
I don't think it's all fake. I think
like Trump's.
I think the problem with what Trump does with the fake news is
He
that
He uses it as like a weapon.
no, he demonizes any news source that
You wouldn't call
either
Fox
that
critiques him?
that criticizes him and upholds any news source that's just propaganda. That's censorship and propaganda. Like that's not
yeah, it's like
censorship.
I'm fine with someone saying that not all news sources are credible 100% of the time because I agree with that. But to only point to the ones that disagree with you and call them fake news is a little problematic.
It's more than a little problem.
It's very problematic.
It's horrific.
Yeah.
The fact that the president.
Well, that's a little bit of a meme.
Oh no! But didn't
Yeah.
we just say that like you know what I mean? Like all news outlets are kind of garbage. That's I don't know.
Well,
I don't
I
think
think
all
the-
news outlets are kind of garbage, and I think you
I
have
think the
to
top ones right now are just like not even they're garbage. It's just like they're always like it's almost like a gotcha game. Every headline is like a gotcha. Like Fox is always like gotcha CNN, and CNN's always like fuck you, Fox got you.
I think
it's just like this endless game of like it's like a roast war.
You can't take anyone as the end all and be all. You have to like as a consumer, you have to like look at them as pieces of.
I know, but they're so polar. Like in there.
So you watch both and you try to like.
I've like knocked it down. I like going like one level beneath the top ones.
The Yahoo homepage.
Yes, Yahoo. Who was I talking to who uses Yahoo? You use Yahoo.
No, I don't use Yahoo.
Weirdo.
I was talking about
who uses
no,
it.
Don't come at me.
Jonah uses Yahoo.
I don't use Yahoo. I was just getting on Dawson's case because he was talking about how he uses Yahoo.
No, I don't use Yahoo.
You use Yahoo.
Bro,
I've never used Yahoo. Someone else uses Yahoo.
Bing puts up big pictures on the homepage.
Google fucking hate all those.
Google.
Bing's been trying to take over Google, and Google's like, nah.
Google doesn't put up big
I'll find,
pictures.
but no, for news, I'll find like a speaker whose like reputation is on the line, depending on what they say. Like they're always being held.
Is that a
microscope.
fucking recorder?
Yeah, would you like to listen to a tune?
Yes, please.
Is that the Wii thing?
It sure is. I'm very...
Why is that a meme like so like recently?
What?
Why is that like?
Wait, I can also
The funniest part about recorders is like it's always on the edge of messing up.
Yeah. They're probably deafening that
See?
fuck.
No, it's actually it's reading fine. I thought that it would blow out the speakers
Really?
or the microphone, but it's actually
Yeah, dude. I thought my fucking recorder would blow out these speakers.
No, it looks beautiful. No, I thought it would like be too high pitched that the microphone would be like fuck off. Like don't try to play a recorder in me right now, dude. But it's coming off fine. Want to hear Masks Off?
Mask Off?
Can anyone sing
Can you,
Masks Off?
can you perform it?
Mask off. Fucking.
Wait, hold on. Let me
Oh.
do it, and then let me lay it down, and then you sing over it.
Should I beatbox for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Word. I'm going now.
Okay, go.
Wait.
No, I'll go. Wait,
It's funny because I had before the podcast. I'm like, I shouldn't play recorder. I think that's bad podcasting. But here we are.
wait for like loop through, and I'll beatbox, and then
Okay,
you
ready?
do it.
Alright, go ahead. Yeah. Percocets, Molly Percocets, Percocets, Molly
You're too
Percocets,
close. You're too close to the mic.
So ridiculous.
Percocets.
That's so close.
Bro,
That's gonna be the highlight of the podcast.
Percocet.
Molly
Molly
Percocet.
Percocet.
yeah.
Wait, is that what he said?
Yeah, Percocet,
Molly
Molly
Percocet.
Mask off. Yeah, I'll play it.
Fucking mask. No, don't play it. They just heard it. Did they not? For listeners at home, I just shredded the recorder.
Future mask off.
Future children. Future children.
Future.
I'm gonna steal.
future
I'm gonna
children,
steal
future.
Dakota.
I'm gonna steal Dakota from Jonah's name and name both my kids
but
Dakota.
everyone will know that I had it first because of this. Like,
I'll
this
cut
is-
out that part where
Yeah,
you said it.
no, just you can reverse it.
No, I'll. Yeah.
For viewers at home, it's 3 a.m. and I'm running.
Holy fuck! Is it 3?
Yeah, it's 3.
When did we start?
I don't know when.
We started like 1:30.
Yeah, no, it's been quite a while, and I kind of just fell asleep while talking a little.
Did you
bit.
really?
you hear
Bro,
me?
I literally just had a mini stroke. You're gonna-
Oh man. Well, I guess maybe on that note we can end it.
Trey's
no,
amazing.
no,
You
I'm
sure?
not.
No, I mean, we've been
know,
going
no,
for-
I know, bitch.
We've been
We're
going for quite
we're going
some
for
time.
6 more hours, bro.
Oh yeah, the first 6
Bro,
hour podcast.
This is content.
What's the longest podcast ever recorded? You think?
No,
should
bro,
do it.
let's break it. Whatever it is.
I bet it's like an hour and 7 minutes.
I bet it's like not that.
A
I think
podcast.
We just broke it. We just broke it, guys.
Guinness fucking flies in in a fucking helicopter.
They did it. They did it. They just shoot us in the face. They just assassinate all of us. Okay, yeah, fuck it. On that note, great podcast, guys.
It's at the end.
Yeah, this is it.
Thanks, Dawson. Thanks for having us.
I saw you launch towards the mic and you wanted to say something really loud. Okay, yeah. Do you want to do any plugs? Do you have any? Jonah, do
dude.
you want to plug your Instagram? Trey, do you want to plug your perpetual one more time? I'll just play that clip. I just stood over
he
the
whispers in the mic. Perpetual AM.
I'll just say, yeah. I'll just.
Wait, can I do?
No, you're
can
done.
it detect panning? Like, can it go like left to right? Like if I go
Yeah, we don't have that feature.
perpetual.
Unfortunately, we do not have that feature in this podcast.
Perpetual AMNC on Instagram.
AMC on Instagram.
AMNC, always moving, never changing.
AMNC on Instagram. So perpetual.
AMNC.
This is an interesting thing to have in the podcast.
I don't know. I think it's funny to have. Like,
I think it's cool. It's such a new podcast. My voice just went out.
I want us to get huge or have 100 listeners. That's my goal for this.
100 listeners
That's my small goal.
for this
Little-
this one? Or
No, for the next couple months, indefinitely.
No,
you mean like 100 dedicated followers or listeners on this one?
100 dedicated followers.
I like that goal. I think you should go for 1,000 though.
1,000.
Yeah.
By what time? Next year?
By the
10,000.
in the next 2 weeks.
How about 6 months?
No, in the next 2 weeks.
2 weeks, 1,000
Bro,
listeners.
let's just put it on YouTube.
Jesus.
Wait, who's the famous RISD one?
Me.
Cat creature.
Cat Creature, we're coming.
Cat creature. Shout out to Cat creature, fellow RISD affiliate.
Have
Yeah.
you? Never mind.
I've never met her. Have I met her?
No, I have met her
I have not.
briefly.
There's a lot of people.
I bet
named
she's
Cat
annoying.
here.
No shame. I bet she's annoying. I'll say it right here. She's probably annoying.
I don't think she's annoying. I also think
I haven't watched a single one of her videos.
They're good.
Bro, the one got like 3 million views.
Wow, holy shit.
People are
Cat
obsessed.
creature, I'm so sorry what I just said. Please
Bro,
shout
she,
us out.
she can fucking destroy you.
All my followers, no one listen to these fuck faces.
No.
Or you
she
could
could-
come at her and like come at her
Ooh, start
hard
drama.
so that she comes at you.
People love fucking media drama, so I'm gonna do that. First of all, I'm gonna go into the woods
Just
and
shit
find a
on
dead
her.
person and film that. And
That's
then I'll
harder
start
than
some
you
YouTube
think.
drama.
Hey, shout out. Wait, what?
Shout out
what
No,
was
don't
that?
even say his name.
Logan Paul.
Shout out to
Logan Paul.
shout out to Ohio fellow who bred both Trey and Logan Paul and Jake
330.
Paul. I feel like there's some murderers from Ohio too.
Oh yeah, no. Shard and shooting.
Yeah, Chardon shooting.
Okay.
No, do it. Fuck it. Can I tell my Shard?
No.
That's for the next podcast. Save it. I'll write it down. Chardon shooting.
Yeah, Shard and shooting because that's when TJ Lane escaped when we played their football team the night of.
Chardon shooting. That'll be the talking
That's
point.
not how you spell Chardon. It's CH, but
Anyway,
All right.
thanks for having us.
for
Dawson.
listeners at home, I perfectly
Pleasure.
spelled Chardon.
Thanks for having us, Dawson.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
a blast to be on the podcast.
You've done this joke so many times.
Jonah, do you want to do a plug? A shameless plug?
I'm good for now.
He's leaving.
You sure? You don't. I don't think
Yeah,
you
you
respect
could-
my
Do you
clout.
want to
enough.
announce your future plans?
I don't have enough
You
clout
want me
to
to announce
have a plug.
what I'm doing next year?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in Los Angeles for next year, working sets as a PA and making films. If anyone wants to
Hit you
join or hit me up, please do. My Instagram.
Yeah, do your plug now
I'll
because
do-
you might not be here next year when you're famous.
Yeah,
No, he's not gonna be here.
but I will be famous.
And I'll be definitely famous.
Yeah, no,
This
we're all
will be huge.
We're all gonna be famous.
Joe Rogan, fuck, I'm coming for you, man.
I
yeah,
don't know who the fuck that is.
that's probably a big podcast.
It's a
yeah.
huge one.
Really?
I think the biggest, if I'm not wrong.
I don't know who that.
Serial.
I don't listen.
I'm
to
coming for you,
podcasts.
Serial.
Serial's the one I do know that one.
I feel like
well, you're not
is
gonna listen to it
Charlemagne the
anymore.
God? Hey, is the Breakfast Club? Is that podcast or is that
Charlemagne the God.
That's radio.
Actually, I don't want to fuck with him. He's actually very scary and will roast me indiscriminately and make a fool of me.
I think it will be discriminate.
Can we,
What?
It won't be indiscriminately.
Doesn't that mean that he'll just relentlessly? Anyway, I don't know how I could use that word.
Yeah.
My vocab is a little dull these days. Anyway,
Goes to this-
I'm fucking ending this thing. If you want to plug, you plug or not.
Yeah, my Instagram is.
I'm gonna bleep it out.
wait, can I just do it? It's Joko Art. Is that it? Joko
Yeah,
Art?
you can follow me at my either Instagram. Jonah.
Yep, just Jonah. That's it. All right, thanks guys. Until
Jonah
next time.
Co
so close to the
_, and then my art Instagram is Joko Art. Yeah.
Joko.art, right?
No.
Yeah.
Joko Art.
It's just
Yeah.
Joko Art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
JOCO.
Yeah.
No dot. Art.
Yeah. There's no dot in that.
Dope.
Just search Jonah.
Get it
It'll be
dope.
the first one to pop up.
Definitely.
It will not.
Just search Los Angeles. It'll be in suggested results.
All
If
right.
you look at up LA, my name is suggested.
Jonah.
All right.
All right.
We're at fucking max out time. Maximum out.
What are we at?
We're at 112.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good job, guys. You said you couldn't talk for an hour, but you did it.
Well, I was.
No,
He
you were
was obviously bluffing.
No, you were
'cause
dead
he's so
serious.
Great. He's so great. He could keep going all night.
It's from LA. He's from LA. You think he can't
I feel like I'm
talk?
getting a lot of shit for the LA that I done.
Yeah, fuck you
Stop
from
talking
your
about it.
geographic location that you're born in.
No, I'm just kidding. We'll get more. We should podcast more
I'll do another one
before you fucking leave.
I'll do
forever.
another one before I leave.
Yeah, that's good.
I
That's
can do
good.
2 more before I leave.
Wow.
Yeah.
Feeling generous.
I can blend my time.
All right, dope. Thanks for coming on the podcast,
All right.
guys. This has been
No, the munch.
no, we're not calling it the Munch and Luckies. This has been the Working Title Podcast. We'll catch you next week. Wait, no, there's not a wait. We don't do a weekly thing.
We do it every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Anything less is failure. We so expect a
3
lot of
times a week.
expect a lot of
We have-
podcasts from Dawson Curtis because he's been working vigorously to get a nice regime of
a regime. I like to call it that.
regimen.
You can hear us breaking down because it's 3 a.m.
Oh my
Trey
God.
is a broken boy.
I'm a
Okay.
broken man.
Yeah, so we have no set time, so I'm not gonna promise anything weekly.
No.
You might not hear from me for the next 4 years.
No, he
I
said,
could
he
die
said
tomorrow.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
I
Sunday,
did.
7:30 a.m.
Shit, don't
Eastern.
say that. It was a false
I heard
promise.
like 6 a.m.
6 a.m. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Like, have it published by 6 a.m. Record at 5.
Anyway, goodbye.